folks, and welcome to another episode of Through the Glass Table. As always, I'm Izzy.
And I'm Everett.
And today we're going to be talking about Edgar Wright's
Baby Driver.
Bitch, you always do that.
Why?
Goo goo gaga? More like, get that moolah. It's Baby Driver, baby. The fast-paced action and quick-witted dialogue from infantile director Edgar Wright will have you changing your diaper faster than you can say abortion and holding on to your binky for dear life. Don't hide in your crib under your blankie and wait until the morning after to see this film. It would be a crying shame and a miscarriage of justice not to see this film.
Shut the fuck up.
Was that fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Ismail, what did you think of Edgar Wright's Baby Driver?
My initial impression was a good one. I thoroughly enjoyed myself throughout. I saw it twice, so I enjoyed myself twice.
There are some things that I think we agreed on already that we didn't like, and it's a very different film than what I'm used to. Edgar Wright, if you don't know, is the director behind Shaun of the Dead.
It's a little more mellow in this one. It is not. The reason I love Edgar Wright stuff is that it's, like you said, there's a lot of fast-paced energy to it. The camera work is kind of like seamless and phenomenal with like its intercuts and everything like that. This one, it was mostly, he had a lot of one-shots and kind of like following stuff.
Because I think a lot of his style is visually tied to comedy.
Yes.
So maybe this is him, because this movie has funny parts, but it's not funny per se.
Yes.
And not that I'm saying that that's a bad thing, because it's really a drama.
And the bones are a drama. Yeah.
Everyone's great except for Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is fucking annoying in this movie.
Oh man, maybe it's because it's Katie Holmes' situation.
What is that? But it's a common problem with me and Jamie Foxx, because I never, even went from Ray, I never understood why do people like him so much. The only time that I enjoyed him on the screen was Django, but I just think the material was better than him.
Kevin Spacey was fantastic in this film. And then John Hamm.
John Hamm was a surprise. I didn't even know he was in this.
You didn't?
No, I
didn't know fucking Punisher was in this motherfucker.
He's in it for like 5 minutes. He's another one. I will put him and Jamie Foxx as they're two of the most annoying tough guy characters. Like, I hate it when they play people like that because it comes off just like cheesy. This movie is kind of cheesy, like, but on purpose. Like, the dialogue is everyone's trying to be super cool, but it's the actors, except for Jamie Foxx, read it in a way to where they made it work. So there were moments where I was like, ugh, like that line was kind of gross, but because of the way that they acted it out, especially Ansel Elgort, he was good at translating it well. It was more of like, okay, this is a part of the style of the movie, so I enjoyed it. Yeah. Jamie Foxx just read it and took it literal.
Thug A.
Yeah.
I think it's important that we talk about Edgar Wright's directing style with the music. Yeah. Because the music is a big portion of it.
Yeah, it's in a way to where I don't think the movie will work. Like, literally, things are cut to the beat of the music.
Beat of the music.
Yeah, which I thought was interesting. I felt like it was a little too much for my own personal taste.
I can see what you're saying. I don't think it was overboard because it fit what the character needed. His condition.
Of course.
So everything that he's experiencing the world through the music. Now that I think about it, like, cause I've seen it twice, and I've mentioned, how the opening scene after when they, what happens in the opening scene, and then they, do the credit line and everything. Afterwards, when they do that really long, like it's like almost like a 5-minute one shot, and he's gonna get coffee. Like the music that he's listening to, that soundtrack, the world is mimicking it, or like there's. The lyrics are everywhere in the world. Yeah. So maybe that's kind of like meshing his reality, or what Edgar Wright was trying to do was saying that he can only visualize or
things from, and that's a thread throughout the movie too, because like there's a point where he loses the music or he can't function without the music.
I was confused. Because I really enjoyed the first act. And then the final act, it got a little too Hollywood for me in my own taste, like that whole big action sequence, but it worked, it did its function. I just got really lost in the middle. there was no balance between the love interest portion of the film and his own development as like him.
So you can have the love story and then the main thread of the entire plot. Instead of doling those out in little, hors d'oeuvres and before they give us the full meal, they just gave us all of the fucking love story. Once. Yeah, and it slowed everything. I felt it too. It slowed everything all the way down.
If you actually think about the bare bones of the film, it's about I forget his name. Baby.
Yeah,
I forget his name. It's about Baby kind of getting out of the life of, robbing banks and all that stuff and being a driver. The one thing that makes him kind of push out of it is the girl.
Yeah.
But to have it be like so much on the girl and what she's doing with her life.
I agree with you that their relationship seemed a little bit forced, especially when you're like, I assume like 3 or 4 days passed and she's already saying she wants to run away with him. It was just kind of like, okay.
Honestly, Everett, I don't have much else to talk about this. In fact, that's a lie. I don't have anything else to talk about.
I think the problem is that we like the movie.
Well, usually if it's a shit show, we should have done Transformers. It would have been a shit.
I refuse at this point in my life to sit through another fucking Transformers movie.
Okay, but all right. So wrap it up. Like, what do you?
I would give Baby Driver a 4 out of 5.
Ooh,
it was an entertaining movie. It's not trying to do anything like super serious, so it succeeded in what it was trying to do.
I'm gonna give it a 4.2.
Oh, that's petty, but okay. It's like, what's the point of that?
I'm 2% more than you. I don't even know what that is. 20%.
Exactly. You're exactly 2%. You liked it exactly 2%.
20. Yeah, I did. No, like I really. It felt like it was at first gonna be an ensemble piece, but it really wasn't. It was about fucking Baby.
Yeah.
But it's just everything was balanced in terms of who gets enough screen time and what the story was. So 4.2, man. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching, and please continue. Our next one is definitely going to be Spider-Man. I don't think we can escape that madness is going to happen with that. So please continue to watch and comment and subscribe.
Bye.
Bitch.